Hi, welcome to Learning Monkey. I am Raghu here. In this class, we do some practice programs in Python. In our previous classes, we have done so many practice programs. All these programs will help you a lot in understanding the concepts of Python, deeper understanding of the concepts of Python. This deeper understanding will help you a lot in writing the programs on your own. So we'll discuss many of the programs in our coming classes, these examples, because most of them, they use the similar logics which we discussed in these examples. So that's why if you are having more practice about these examples, you can easily write the code which we discussed in our previous classes. So our suggestion is try to take the questions, try to solve it on your own, then check for the solutions. Please visit our website learningmonkey.in and you can take the placement practice tests at learningmonkey.in. So coming to our today's class, the first question, this is the question it has given. You have to identify what is the output that this code is displaying. That is what you have to identify. This is our first question. So coming to the second question, this is our second question. Take the question. So you have to identify what is the output it is going to display. Okay. Coming to the solution part. Our first question, this is our first question. So this program executes starting from here, list 1, list 2, z is equal to function of list 1 comma list 2. So they are taking two lists, list 1 and list 2. These two lists are sent to the function, function. So what happening in the function, that is what we have to analyze. List 1 comma list 2, list 1 dot sort of, list 2 dot sort of. List is an immutable objects, means we can change the list in place. That is what mutable object means. So list 1 dot sort the elements in its own place and keep it in the same place. So in our last class when we discussed about strings, strings are immutable objects. So their functions will return the values. Here in the list it is mutable objects because the situation has come here. That's why we are explaining the concepts again. So these are the basics which we already discussed in our Python playlist. Okay, list 1 dot sort of, list 2 dot sort of, and they are taking two variables, I is equal to 0, j is equal to 0. They are taking one empty list. Here is the loop. This is the loop it is going to execute. What's this loop says? That is what we have to understand. So what's this loop says? While of I less than len of list 1 means I executes till len of list 1. I starting at 0, it is going through len of list 1 when it is less than len of list 1, and j less than len of list 2. So j less than len of list 2. If any condition fails, and means logical and, if any condition fails, this while loop is going to end until the condition satisfies. If both the condition satisfies, then only this while loop code will be executed. So what's going on in the while loop? If list 1 of I less than list 2 of j, so the value that present in ith index in list 1, the value that is present in jth index in list 2, if it is list 1 is less than, then it is appended to list 3 dot append of list 1 of I. List 1 of I is appending to third list, and I plus or equal to 1 means incrementing the I. Else list 2 is appended to list 3 and j is incrementing. This is what the code that has written here in the while loop. So let's understand how it is executing. Take two lists, list 1 and list 2. These are the two lists, list 1 and list 2. So what they are doing, they are sorting the elements list 1. So after sorting the elements, list 1 elements are this. After sorting the elements, list 2 elements are this. So what they are doing, I starting at the 0th position, j starting at the 0th position, they are checking the elements 2, 1, which one is less? 1 is less. So they are moving this element into third list, and they are incrementing the jth value. J is moving here. Now again, I, j, 2, 7. Which one is small? 2 is small. So move the element 2 down and increment the I. I, j, which one is small? Both are equal. So I is moving down. If the condition is satisfies, I is moving down. The same way next 8, 7, which one is moving down? Okay. So here I starts here. So now I is here, j is here. 7, 8, which one is small? 7 is small, so 7 is moving down and j is going plus plus. So next 8, 9, which one is small? 8 is small, so 8 is moving down and I is moving plus plus. 9, 9, which one is small? So both are equal, so 9, this I is moving down and I is going plus plus. So 11, 9, which one is small? 9 is small, so 9 is moving down and j will go plus plus. 11, 20, which one is small? 11 is small, so 11 is moving down, I is plus plus. 15, 20, which one is small? 15 is small, so 15 is moved down and I plus plus. I is moving away from the list, means it is going away from the length of the list. So this condition fails. Whenever this condition fails, it will come out of the loop. So it will come out of the loop, and after coming out of the loop, it is returning list 3. Third list is returning back. This list is caught by variable z, they are displaying print z. So what's the values that are present in third list? 1, 2, 7, 7, 8, 9, 9, 11, 15. So these logics, what are the logics that we are discussing here? They will help you a lot in writing the programs on your own. So I request you to repeat the questions again and again. If you are not good at coding, please watch the logics again and again so that you will get an idea about how to write the coding. This will help you a lot in writing the programs on your own. Coming to the second question, this is our second question. They have given list within the list. They have given 18 so and so numbers and Rajesh 25, 18 so and so, Sindhu 22, so and so, Mallesh 22. List within the list has been given. What they are doing here is n is equal to len of list 1 for I in range of n minus 1 comma minus 1 comma minus 1, means they are taking the elements from in the reverse order. So you know range function, whenever the step count is minus negative values, means it will take the values from the back. So they are taking values from back to front. For j in range of 0 comma I. So the same logic we discussed that in bubble sort. They are applying bubble sort on this list within the list. What they are trying to sort? List 1 of j of 1. J of 1 means based on the names. Here the name will come j plus 1 comma 1. J plus 1 of 1 means they are taking the names Rajesh and Sindhu, they are comparing it. If it is greater, move. We are doing the swapping. This is the swap logic. This is the swap logic. So they are purely executing bubble sort on list within the list. Based on the names, they are sorting the elements. Based on the names, they are sorting the elements. What they are doing, they are applying bubble sort here. They are applying bubble sort here. So that's why we have discussed many of the programs in our Python playlist. All those programs that are discussed in our Python playlist and these programs which we're discussing in our Python placement and coding practice playlist, they will help you a lot in understanding the concepts better and improving your coding skills. So what's the output that it is going to display? They are sorting the elements based on the names. So Mallesh, Rajesh and Sindhu, this is the order it is going to display. So this is all the output which it is going to display. Hope you understand the concept. If you have any questions regarding the concept, please post your questions in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for the latest updates. Thank you.